Well, hello lads, I welcome you all to another Amor Fati episode. Let's get right into it, shall we? Natsuki, I would consider some manga, and by extension anime, to be literature in some way. The End of a New Beginning is a good example of its ideas and how it presents them. Ryan's Fence, okay, so that's Steins Gate. No idea what this is a really compelling thriller that throws you for a loop. It makes you wonder about how resolute some humans can be when it comes to getting the ending they want. Shut up. The manga is literature. I see Sarah walking with a bag of paper, pencils, markers, and other art tools. I also see a big red bump on her head. What happened, Sarah? Oh, this? I bumped my head on the door when walking out of the art room. Grazie, Sarah, as always. Let me help you, Sarah. Monika runs over to her bag and pulls out a rag. She runs outside for a few moments and then returns and hands the damp rag to Sarah. Monika looks over at me. We both nod at each other. The rest of the club meeting is about what I expected. We drank tea, discussed poetry and the like, but my mind seems more preoccupied with my conversation with Yuri. There is something about her that I found so appealing. It's not her body, more than her beauty. There is something deep inside of me that wants to see Yuri more. As if she has what I'm looking for. Before I could question it any further, I look up. I find Sari standing by the door. Judging by the face, I already know what she wants. And now I'll come together. I would love to, but I'd like to talk to Yuri for a few moments. What the hell is going on? Alright, I'll wait outside then. Sari leaves and I walk up to Yuri. Hey Yuri, I have a question. I may or may not have an answer. How can I help you? Are you able to remain so calm? When I learned about Sari's depression, it was the worst gut punch imaginable. But when I explained it and the scope it extends to, you kept a level head and you weren't scared of helping her at all. I'm a practicing stoic. A what? A stoic, someone who prioritizes rational thinking over emotion. So, you just put your emotions elsewhere for a moment? Yes. While I won't deny that this news is nothing short of terrible, I cannot allow myself to view it as a horrible situation where my hands are tied. Instead, I choose to view it as a chance to be the mentor where once I was a pupil. Why do you say that? I was helped in my time of need, now it's my time to help someone in theirs. What else can you tell me? I'm curious. I'd prefer not to speak about it. I'd rather help you and Sarah apply it to her everyday life. Stoicism is at its best when it's put to use, after all. So, what can you show me? Just consider this. Consider how it is possible to love your fate. I'm not sure what to make of that. Allow yourself some time and think about it. If you're curious about Stoicism, be sure to find a book by the name of Meditations. Okay, as a fun fact, when I was younger, I had a huge, due to a For Honor server, I had a huge, philosophy phase. Like, I still, I guess, enjoy a bit of philosophy, but like, I was a huge fucking nerd that I even bought the fucking meditations book, and I wanted to be a huge stoic. Like, even in class, I would like try to act stoical and whatever. Yeah, no, it was so cringe. I never finished even meditations because it was a pretty hard read. But yeah, fun fact of today. If you're curious about Stoicism, be sure to find a book by the name of Meditations. At this point I'm lost. I should go find the book when I get the chance. In the meantime, I have a lot of homework on my plate to contend with. I think we should pick this up tomorrow. Does that sound good? I'm fine with that. Thanks, I'll be off now. I can't keep Sarah waiting forever. It was nice being able to speak to you. Thank you. Of course. I walk out the door and begin heading home with Sarah. So, how was it? How was what? Your first club meeting. You seemed really engaged with Yuri. Does somebody have a crush on her? No, it's not that. I'm just surprised I was able to get out of my comfort zone and have a conversation with someone. See? I told you it wasn't that bad to join a club and mingle a little. Yeah, you're right actually. I feel a lot better compared to this morning. It's wonderful news, Atazoth. I'm actually excited to go tomorrow too. Well, it'll be great to see you more often. Oh, my stop is here. I'll see you tomorrow. Or tonight, if you want to come over for dinner. Oh, sorry Atazoth, but I have posters to make and a few slices of cold pineapple pizza with my name on it. I don't mean to see each other that often, but I would love to have dinner another time, Atazoth. Yeah. Until then, Sarah. Bye. Bye! Okay, that was so weird. I walked towards my house and entered. I crashed down on the couch and groaned. God, I'm tired. But it was worthwhile. With the way things are now, I'm confident Sarah and I will be going to the festival. I see now why I was sent back. I'm going to save Sarah. Day 2. I woke up early to get Sarah. I know it was just yesterday, but it feels nice to walk with her quietly by my side again. Hey, Sarah? Yeah? It's really great having you around. I forget how fun a simple walk with you could be. What are you talking about? We do this every day. Well, almost. What's the special occasion? This is our first walk as Literature Club members. You're right. I guess that does make today a bit more special. Speaking of special occasions, do you want to have dinner tonight? I wish I could, but Natsuki asked me if I wanted to learn how to bake today, and I couldn't pass up the chance to learn how to make my own cookies. Oh. It's alright. She's just talking to herself, schizo, sorry. Spending time with friends is always time well spent. We can always move it to another day. Mm-hmm. How about Sunday? We'd be finished with festival preparations and would have a whole day to ourselves. I'll need to think about that. In the meantime, our stop is here. We stop in front of the school. I don't think I'll get another chance. I have to ask now. Before we part ways, I put my hands on her shoulders and muster all the confidence I can find. Sorry, wait. There is something I need to tell you. What's up? Okay, Sarah. I want. That is. Sarah. Monkey talk. Damn it, why can't I find the right words now? I cannot speak. Why is this so hard? Atazoth? Sarah? I want you to know something. Now what? What's going on? God damn it, just say that already. I want you to know that I'm here for you. I want you to have a great day. Fuck. Thank you. I want you to have a good day too. And with that said, he walks off. Damn it, I was right there. Maybe I can talk to her during the club meeting. Class was normal as usual. Glad to know all the boring lectures are over. It almost makes you wonder if my priority now should be school or Sarah. In any case, I'm in the club room today. Oddly enough, I'm second to last to come in. Natsuki comes in shortly after me. Sorry I'm late. I called my dad to remind him I had plans today. I swear, sometimes doesn't even listen. He just goes in one ear and out the other. But hey, I'm here now. That is a ASMR. Bloody hell. No. I'm glad you could make it, Natsuki. So how are things with Sarah? Right, we have plans after school. She's learning from the best. That's great to hear. Yep, and I'm gonna let her know all her secrets. Oh, what the hell, Sarah? They always pop out of nowhere. Aw, Sarah's just being Sarah. Like hell. Surprises are always nice. I swear. You have a good day today. Had a great day, and coming here only makes it all the more worthwhile. I cannot speak. That's always good to hear. I can't wait to go baking with Natsuki. What are you two gonna make? Cookies. Well, we'll be sure to make some baba. Well, be sure to save some for the club. No promises. The club meeting goes as normal. I just walk up to Yuri, as she honestly has me curious about her book. Hey, Yuri. Hello there. How can I be of assistance? What are you, a fucking shop clerk? Well, I did some thinking, and I was wondering if you could tell me more about this book, Meditations, right? I would be delighted to. In fact, he reaches into the back and pulls out a different book. It's much thicker than the other one, my eyes widen a little. Did you bring that book just for today? Yes and no. This is my personal copy of the book. I always keep it with me. I see. So what can you show me? Let's start with this. My copy of Meditations is really thin, so I got no idea how it could be so thick. We read for a little bit. She looks back at me, ready to ask me a question. Suppose you ride your bike to school and get a flat tire. What do? I get the tire replaced after school. Alright. Now imagine a week later you get a flat tire again. I would get it replaced again. You could, however, you don't have unlimited funds. So it's something else you could do to prevent it from happening a third time. I could take a different route to school, maybe inspect my bike a bit further. Exactly. So, is the point to always think logically? Not at all. Your emotions are still important, but you should always keep them in check. Going back to our bike example, if you care too little, then you wouldn't go get the bike cake and barber. If you care too much, your judgment would be clouded and you wouldn't be able to find a solution. Do you see what I'm getting at? I believe I do now. Yesterday I asked you to consider what it could mean to love your fate. Do you have any thoughts on that? I didn't give it much thought. I had a pile of homework to do. That's fine. We can just pick up where we left off yesterday. Loving your fate simply means to accept the outcome as it is. We humans have a deep-seated need to control our lives, and yet there are some things always out of our control. The best way to combat this is to detach yourself from the desired outcome and to expect it to never come. So that if it never does come, you won't be as disappointed. So, just don't give a shit. Well, I wouldn't put it like that. Yes, put your feelings aside, but don't allow yourself to become nihilistic. You can always still have goals and ambitions, perhaps just not dreams. Think of it like being an uncompromising yes-sir to life. I don't think I follow, but I can always learn more. Of course, I strongly suggest finding a copy of the book. You may also be able to find it online. I see. Yuri closes the book and places it back in her bag. You can always go for a bit longer if you would like. I think I had my fill for the day, but I really appreciate this, Yuri. As a fun cue, Sayori walks up to me. Hey, do you wanna walk with Natsuki and I? We're all heading to the same place anyway. Actually, I'm going to stop by the library. There is something I want to look at. Is it that Amor Fati thing? How would he even know? No one mentioned. How would she even know? No one mentioned Amor Fati. I'm really curious about it, Sayori. Maybe I'll share it with you. Who knows? Well, you have fun with that. Yeah. See you two later then. These walks are so different without Sayori, but I'm glad she's out doing something. It beats vegetating in her room. I have nothing but happiness for her. The only person I'm disappointed in is myself. How could I not bring myself to confront her depression directly? I was right there! Take a deep breath, try to follow Yuri's advice. There has to be a lesson to learn from this. Maybe now wasn't the time. Maybe when she's more comfortable. But when will she be comfortable? I need to try not to worry so much about tomorrow. As I continue my commute to the library, I notice someone familiar. What's Monika doing out here? Is she on her way home? I feel like I shouldn't say hi. But we are a clubmate, so it seems okay. Monika? Atazoth? What brings you this way? I was on my way to the bookstore. And you? Oh, I was on my way to the church. On a Wednesday? Well, I have Bible study today. Think of it like a second literature club. Only we focus on one book. Oh. Care to join me? No thanks, I was on my way to the library. I see. Are you reading more on that Amor Fati stuff? No so much. What's your deal? On one hand, I get it, you didn't really say anything, but I don't think you even said anything to Sayori. You seem pretty engaged with Yuri, so I could only assume. I don't mean to be nosy. I'm sorry I shouldn't take up any more of your time. I'll see you tomorrow. You too, Monika. Why are you an ass? Bloody hell. We went our separate ways. I finally reach the library and walk inside. How can I help you? I'm looking for a book. Which book in particular? It's called Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, you dimwit. I know which one you're looking for. Really? But unfortunately, we don't have that book in stock. Of course. Alright. Maybe there is something else I can do. Do you have any books that are similar? What are you looking for in particular? Because I have several books on Stoicism. Do you have anything on Amor Fati? I have one book that might help. The librarian led me to a small section of the library. She picked up what seemed to be a really old book. The cover read, The Gay Science. My hands tingled as I held it in my hands. What? Why do your hands tingle? I could feel the book calling to me in some strange way. Okay, bro is not good. He's not well. I'm led back to the front and I check out the book. I sit down at the nearest table, eagerly waiting to read, and I don't quite understand what I'm reading. Nothing in here makes sense. It feels alien. I'll ask Yuri about it tomorrow. She knows more than I do. It's getting late anyway. I crash in my bed, leaving my book on the nightstand. Today was another worthwhile day. I'm ready to see what tomorrow has in store. Another day, another club meeting. I hope things go better than last time. What? Nothing bad happened! I open the door to the club room and walk in. Hello. Hi, Atazoth. How's your evening with Natsuki? Great, except we didn't get to talk about anything fun. I never knew she was such a strict cook. She said we couldn't even start baking until we had a tray to put them in. I'm sure there's a reason for it.
You're damn right there is. It's called having everything in its place for a reason, and a self-respecting chef will tell you to have all your ducks in a line before doing anything. I thought I told you that.
You did? I just forgot.
Nevertheless, son.
Aren't you being a bit harsh, Natsuki? You should at least give her some credit for making a conscious effort to learn. Besides, it was your idea to offer her lessons. Natsuki, you fool!
Well, it was your idea to ask us to help her out.
Help me out with what?
Help you out with
Your cooking skills. You're going to college soon, and since your current skills are lacking, I figured why not get you some help. Atazoth, is there something you're not telling me? It feels like I'm being left out of something. There is nothing being hidden from you. Atazoth, you've been acting strange since this Tuesday. What's going on? Stay calm, Atazoth. Just explain it to her. A little white lie never hurt anyone. Sorry, I've known you for many years. We're as close as siblings. If there is something going on, you would be the first to know. Then how come I'm not the first to know? What don't you want me to know? It's a surprise for the festival. You like surprises, don't you? I do, but what does it have to do with me learning how to cook? I don't think. I'm at a loss for words right now. I can't weasel my way out of this. I forgot how persistent Sarah can be. I look over at Monika and mouth help me in her direction. Surprisingly, she gets the hint and walks over to me. Hey Sarah, I need to talk to you about a few things. It's a club related. Oh, what is it? It's presidential stuff. I can't say it out loud. Alright. Sarah leaves with Monika and I am on my own again. Hello, Monika one. Seeing as I have some free time now, I decide to walk over to Yuri. And not, for example, talk to Natsuki about being careful. Hey Yuri. Yes, Atazoth. Have you heard of the book called The Gay Science? I am familiar with that book, yes. Very able to understand it. I'm confused. I have no idea what I'm reading. The words feel like they're passing right through me. How much did you read, if I may ask? I spent hours reading through the pages. I see now. I see what the issue is. What is it? Philosophy is much different in how you take it in. You can't just aimlessly read a book like this and learn something. You have to put a lot of care and attention into what's being read. I'll show you. Do you have the book with you? No. I left it on my nightstand. Damn it, I should have brought it with me. I can work with this. Yuri pulls out a notebook and begins writing something down. In a few moments, she shows me what she wrote. This. This is the only thing I can remember. And you wrote it down word for word. It's no different than a Christian reciting a Bible verse. You don't like that metaphor, don't you? I prefer not to get distracted. Now follow along with me. Alright. Now, as I mentioned before, you can't read it all at once and expect to understand it all at once. You have to learn to see what you're looking at, which means taking what you read slowly and breaking down into more manageable parts that you can combine to form the complete whole. So, you're going to break it down and explain it like my English teacher? In a manner of speaking? Yes. Anyway, let us look to where it says, I do not want to wage war against what is ugly. I do not want to accuse. I do not even want to accuse those who accuse. What do you think it's trying to say? That the speaker doesn't want to accuse the accusers. Go on. If I were to go back in our previous lesson on Stoicism, I would say the Stoic would use Amor Fati and therefore wouldn't discriminate in any manner. A perfectly acceptable argument, yes, what else do you see? When it talks about waging war against what is ugly, I can only imagine accepting the horrible situation in life or what they are. I'm starting to get it now. Right, why don't we look at another part? When I read, I want to learn more and more to see as beautiful what is necessary in things, then I shall be one of those who makes things beautiful. I always imagine it as being a pursuit of knowledge, but not just what you learn in books, but also what you experience, what you've seen, heard, and felt, anger, joy, and sorrow, and so on. But the point is not to just learn, but to also teach, to make something new from what has been learned, or that's how I choose to view it. I can't say I disagree with you, but compared to you, I'm so lost then. I feel that as if I am also lost and dense. I don't think I'll ever be able to keep up. Don't say that. It took me years to fully understand what I'm reading here. Knowledge is easy to obtain. The wisdom to use that knowledge, however, is something that takes years, if not a lifetime, to learn. Well, I think there's someone who would benefit from all this more than me. Who, Sarah? Yeah, you mentioned you were in a similar situation to her own. I think it would be a great help to her. You make a good point. It's strange to think I've come full circle. Huh? I'll save that story for another time. In the meantime, I'll talk to Sayori tonight. But so should you at one point. She's your friend as well. And when you do read, try not to read it so linearly. Try to dissect it, find meaning in it. Ask questions and then try to answer them. I will. Thanks, Yuri. I leave the club and go about my commute. Only, Sarah isn't here. She must have gotten tired of waiting on me. Maybe she's angry at me. I can understand why. I just wish it didn't have to be so hard to do this. I hope I can make things right tomorrow. I quite lie down. Well, as Atazoth picks the book, I shall end the episode here. I hope you'll enjoy it. Press like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye, my lovelies. Mwah.